We are live. We are live. We are live. Welcome, 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 everybody. Hope you are well. This, guys, I will say, is the first episode of Lavish Daily. That's what it is. This is what's
What's
happening.
going to be the title? Yes. Lavish
Yeah,
Daily, isn't it? Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Daily chat about all things reality, a little bit of a TV, what we're watching, what we thought, giving our opinions and that good stuff. So yeah, welcome,
Yes.
welcome, welcome on this fine Monday. It's Monday
Wow.
today. It's the beginning of the week. It's the beginning of
It's
the week.
a
How
nice
are you
Monday,
doing?
though.
Yeah?
Although it's like, there's blue skies, sun's kind of out-ish. It's
Mm-hmm.
cold, but
It
as
is
Mondays
cold.
go, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't mind
Is
it.
your heating on?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah. It will go off at about 1, but no, it was cold this morning when we woke up. It
Yeah.
was chilly.
Bloody
So, yes, the
freezing,
heat
man.
is on.
Seriously. So guys, we're going to be joining you every day at 12-ish. Obviously, we're more near 1-ish today, but we're going to get it. We're
It
going to
won't
get it.
be this late. Yeah.
Yes, we're just figuring out some stuff. And yeah, as I said, we're going to be talking all the reality shows and the TV shows that we're watching and giving our opinions. At the moment, we are watching two very important shows. We're watching Big Brother UK and also Love Island Games. That's what we're going to be chatting about today. But we also are watching Married at First Sight. I'm going to watch Selling Sunset.
Yeah.
I know you're not too into that, but I'm going to do that. And what else we watch? Calculated Couples and Blue Therapy. So we've got a lot on
Yeah.
the roster at the moment. And yeah, guys, oh my God, let me introduce myself. I'm Sade, and I'm here with
I am Nana.
the Black Fairy.
Yes, the black fairy.
I still need to find a tag. Like, I don't know. I want some suggestions of what I can say about myself because I think everything is just lame. And like I don't want to use things that other people are using either. Do you know what I mean? So I want something unique, but I need help. I need help. So guys, if you've got any suggestions, let us know in the comments. And while you're there, actually, make sure you hit that subscribe button, subscribe to our channel so you can get notifications like immediately. Like this video, like upon entry, please. You know the drill. And
Book
share.
the like button.
Book the like button.
There we go.
Book it right now and share with like-minded people as well because we want to grow this family as much as possible. And comment, get involved in the conversation. You know we love to read out your comments too. We will be setting up a phone line, not today, but we will be setting up phone lines for you guys to call in shortly, in a couple of days, maybe tomorrow. Maybe the next day, we'll see. But yeah, so you can call in and we can hear your opinions live on air. It feels like a radio show now, live on air.
I know.
Your
Yeah.
opinion.
But it'll be fun. And
Yes.
anybody that was watching us before when we were going daily for Love Island on the Shade Borough, you know, like we get some good comments that come in from all around the world. So join in over here as well.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So guys, the people that are watching us now, I hope you've booked that like button because we need the likes. we need them. And also remember, guys, I'll just mention this now and I'll remind you at the end of the show, but we are also going live today at 6 p.m. for our normal show, Your Aunties Could Never, where we're going to be talking about some dilemmas. We're going to answer some dilemmas and we're talking about what's going on in those social media streets and in the world in general. So make sure you join us for that too. Okay, where should we start? Shall we start with Love Island Games?
Yes. Boom, 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 boom. So you've caught up now.
I'm caught up. Oh my
God. I gave you the full-on spiel on the first episode.
Yeah.
So yes, what are your thoughts?
Oh my God. First of all, absolutely love it. Like I'm sold 100%. I'm involved. I'm invested. I'm actually invested. I want to see what happens. It's actually brilliant because they're already seasoned. Like you're absolutely right. They know what needs to be done. They know what they need to give, and we're getting it. Every single thing that we want, we're absolutely getting it. So I'm excited. I was actually thinking today, I really like Love Island, you know. Like I really do.
Yeah.
Like I'm an actual fan.
I can't even lie. This is the thing. I can't even lie. Like I wasn't sold on the concept before, but this is flipping brilliant because they're cutthroat as well. And they casted some really good people. Like I was like, yeah, this is a good cast.
I think so too. I think so. I mean, there's one or two that I'm just like, really, but yeah, generally, I think okay. I think I have favorites as well already.
Yeah.
So
already, exactly. Like and there's no couple that I particularly like, but I'm fans of people in there, definitely.
Okay.
Shall we
Oh,
start
really?
with
Okay, go on.
do you want to? What did you think of episode 2? I'm trying to think what actually even took place.
Oh God.
They've had so
Okay,
many games now.
So round up real quick is that obviously they've entered the villa, they've coupled up, we've had our 2 rounds of bombshells. So episode 2 was the duel, right? So yeah, so they had everybody blindfolded, and 2 bombshells came in and they were kissing the people that they liked. They each chose 2 people. So the bombshells were one Megan from the UK, and she was in season 4. This is the season I still haven't watched. And I really do want to watch it, but I still haven't watched it. But I hear it's crazy. Like it's actually
overall, we need to watch season 4.
Yeah, we do. But Megan, Megan's like, yeah, whatever. When she walked in, I was just like, girl, have you got a BBL? Because
she does. I think it's the liquid one.
Okay,
like, you know what people are getting now. Because it doesn't. I don't think they remove fat from her ever. I think she has a liquid one. I think it's fillers. So, but she doesn't look right.
It doesn't. It's not sitting like it looks natural on her, and she's not carrying it in a way that it looks natural. Do you know what I mean? So like, I think, I don't know. She said it herself. She's like, I'm 80% plastic. So I guess that's, she is what she is. Or she is what she paid for.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, the guys all seem to think that she's stunning. I'm not a fan of hers, actually.
Nah.
She's probably my least favorite person in there.
Definitely. Oh, wow.
But we know she's going to bring drama. Yeah, she's my least favorite, actually.
No.
Yeah, okay. I even like Lisa better than Megan.
No. I cannot stand Lisa. I cannot stand Lisa. Lisa needs to go suck some eggs. Like, I'm so pissed. Like, I mean, obviously, guys, this is 100% spoilers. So if you're up to date, episode 4, Lisa goes home, right? Do you know what I mean? No, she didn't go home. Sorry.
No, she didn't. She got saved.
I wanted her to go home. Yeah. It's so annoying. But yeah. So anyway, so Megan, she had to kiss 2 people. She kissed Callum and Steph. Right? Yeah. So she kissed Callum from Australia and Steph from France. And basically those 2 had to duel they didn't have to duel the next day. How the fuck did that work? Hold on a second. Am I getting confused?
Yeah, no. Basically, you had to determine who the person was, who you really wanted to go for, and she picked Steph. So then she had to duel Jessica.
Oh, she had to duel the girls. That was it. Yeah, she had to duel Jess, and she had to duel Jess. So she wanted Steph, and she had to duel Jess. Yes. Okay. Cool. Got it. Which was an unfair match, to be honest, because literally, as Jess said, Megan is twice the size of her, like height, everything. Like, I think Jess is. What did she say? She's 4'11". She's not even 5 foot.
She's tiny. Yeah. She's tiny. I didn't believe Megan when she said I didn't pick Liberty because I know her. I didn't believe her. I think she was being calculated. She weighed it up. I can take on Jessica. I may not be able to take on Libby. Libby's sturdy. And I'm like, I wouldn't I wouldn't rumble with Liberty. I think Liberty she would have beat her, definitely. But Jess, you can take the chances. She's like tiny.
Liberty definitely is strong looking. Not gonna lie. She looks like she's got that strength.
Yes.
She does.
You know, she'll be there, boof, you're off.
Got strong legs.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they had to. So Jess and Megan had to duel. So they had to go on this balance beam, a bit like gladiators. They had these like soft, what do you call those, like punching bag things? I don't know what they're called, but they had to like battle, push each other off this balance beam, basically. And then you had Johnny, who is Ceely's ex, from Love Island as well. Ceely's ex, come in, and he kissed Ceely and Imani. And he chose to go for Imani, so he had to battle Ray. Ray was heartbroken. Yeah, do you know what I mean? So
that was a brilliant battle, though. Like, I was absolutely invested, and you know, like, once he was like 2-0 up, and you're like, "Come on, Ray, it's just one more."
Yeah, just one more, just one more.
Battered down. I was like, "Nah, he's battered the heart out of him." I knew Johnny was gonna win. Then once he was coming back, it was like, for him to have even beaten Johnny in the first place, I would have been like, Ray is a champion, because Johnny is like huge. So he did well.
Yeah. You could just see that he had more. I think he even played it. He played it as well. I think Johnny played it. He kind of tested him out and see where his weaknesses were. Do you know what I mean? And then just went in for the kill in the last 2 rounds, and he was confident enough to do that. And then you just had the losers. So yeah, Johnny won, and obviously Megan won, and you had the losers just standing around like lemons. That was awful.
That was so embarrassing.
Honestly, Ray was pissed. Ray was pissed. He was pissed. And then what do you call it? So then they just, what did they do? So they had to couple up. So Jess and Ray had to couple up together. Yeah. Which
is a shame.
Yeah, which is a real shame. I can't remember much more after that on episode 2. What else do you remember?
We had Johnny and Sally have their face off. Like their actual, you know, because I wasn't watching that season, so I don't know how deep they were, but it seems like they were a hugely popular couple, and they did seem to last a little while afterwards, and they had a full-on like meltdown on social media. So this was their first time face to face, and their conversation was so, I feel it was super staged. It was very American. Like, I'm not going to hear you, but then I'm going to apologize.
Oh, okay. I think he lost himself for a minute, because he was just like, what are you talking about? And also she was talking like 100 miles per hour. Do you know what I mean? And she would not let him get a word in edgeways. And I think it was annoying him. Do you know what I mean? And he didn't have a chance to explain himself. I think he did come there with the intention to apologize, but he didn't get a chance. Yeah, he didn't get a chance, because she off the bat was just I need to get this off my chest. I need to say this, and this is what you done. And then I think because he exposed this whole thing again, I guess, of like him, you know, him taking her to the Cheesecake Factory and then not paying for the nachos after she had paid for them to go to Hawaii. Like, I think that really annoyed him. So he was just like rolling his eyes and doing all the bits and everything like that. So yeah, that was not great. But you know, but then he calmed down.
It was juicy. It was a juicy little conversation. It was like, this is what we're gonna get from these guys, isn't it? Like, good drama. So but I wasn't totally convinced that it was authentic. They just made up too easily for me. If really 3 years you haven't seen each other, he kisses you. Yeah, I was like, I wanted a little bit more realism. It just felt a little bit like, let's argue a bit and then make up.
I mean, cool. I think they cut a lot out, probably. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I don't know. She does. I don't know. She seemed like she was fuming. but I don't know what she's like when she's angry. So, but she did seem like I cannot believe that you've done this. Serious.
I feel you.
So,
She's
but
also got a type. She's got a type as well.
You think? Oh,
he
yeah.
looks like Toby. Yeah.
Like a miniature version, though, because Toby's a miniature version. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
Like his little brother.
Yeah, kind of, yeah. Nah. But like what I did believe as well, because Ray and Johnny, they looked like they were going to get into it. I was thinking, is this going to get serious? Do you know what I mean? At one point, I thought, is this really going to get serious? Because I don't know.
And that would be fair, though. I was like, I understood Ray's point, especially, you know, like Love Island circuits. They would know each other. You would know each other. I think there should be solidarity with your nations as well, to at least try and get as far as possible. And he could have taken liberty from time. He could have gone for any of the other girls, like realistically. So to go for Imani, who it has no interest in you as well. Like it was dark. It was very.
But
Ray
I mean,
was right.
I think he done the alpha male thing, didn't he? Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna go for the hottest in the game. Like I'm gonna go for the most popular, probably from an American point of view, and hottest in the game. So yeah. So yeah.
I'm not being a bitch. Then he has the cheek to be like, you know, we can't be vexed with each other in here. I was blatantly like, he should have told him to go about his business in the nicest way. Another word was about to come out. But yeah, no, that was out of order. Like now you want us to be friends. Like, piss off.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that. As well. I don't like Johnny, full stop.
No.
What guy doesn't pay for your frigging nachos? Like, what the hell? Like, I just don't. I'm sorry.
And he didn't say you're lying about that as well. So that's
no.
true. That probably didn't happen.
Do you know what I mean? He admitted to being childish. So yeah, it's that. Was that all of that episode?
You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Michael. When you said childish, it came back to me.
Oh, as well. Yeah. They could all be brothers, man.
Yeah. He gives me Michael vibes and that attitude as well. Like, you know, just forgive me. Go along with what I'm saying. Definitely.
He thinks he knows he's nice, but he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
Good-looking guy, man. He is. Even with the no neck, he's still good looking.
He needs a neck, though. He does need a neck.
No, because he's not Benzino. He's not Benzino. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, like, not as bad as that.
Yeah.
He ain't far off.
No, he's far off.
No, round the corner. They're similar.
We need a side by side of Benzino and
tomorrow. That is done. Tomorrow is happening.
Mate. Okay, so yeah. And then was that when everyone was kissing? Because Imani kissed Ray. Imani and Ray kissed. What's it called? What are they called? I know what's her name. Liberty and Callum kissed the first night, but that didn't go anywhere.
I think was that when Callum?
Oh, no, Celie and Toby.
Then Megan. Well. Yeah, Celie and Toby, little bit of a kiss. Then it was Megan and French dude, Steph.
Oh yeah, Steph. They kissed as well. Yeah,
they
that
kissed.
night. Yeah.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
I think that was all of
them. And then next episode.
There you go.
What was the next episode? I don't even remember.
Episode 3.
Yeah.
What was their challenge? I'm trying to think what their challenge was. There's been so many. I do like that they keep the challenges going.
Yeah. I don't remember. I just remember the last one. I just remember episode 4 because it's fresh and it's disgusting.
Yeah. That's exactly it. That's all I keep on thinking about.
Serious. Okay, we can jump to 3 and we can jump to 4, and if anything comes up, or do you know what I mean? So like, so we
Maybe
had
we'll go back.
the episode 4, which was just a disgusting challenge, which was the spitting in the mouth, spitting a substance in the mouth, and they were talking about that it was like beer and it's fermented. Personally, there's no way I would have been able to survive that challenge because I don't like beer, I don't really like fermented things, and they said it stank as well, kind of thing. I don't like spitting in people's mouths either.
You know,
Don't spit in
even
my
the
mouth.
thought of
I'm not
it.
spitting in
That's
your mouth.
it. I hate that. I hate this challenge on all Love Islands when they have to do the suck this up and put it in the person's mouth. That to me is the most grossest thing ever in life. Let alone it's beer and it smells. That is so vile. Like, that is so wicked to do this to people. It's just really wicked.
It's true. It is wicked. Yeah.
No,
so they had to do it, and they had to. It was the cup that was felt that, so they had to put it in. They had to put that spittle into other people's cups and fill them as much as possible. And the couple with the least won, basically. So it was just gross, and they done it twice. So boys doing it, the girls doing it in the boys' mouths, and the boys doing it in the girls' mouths.
Yes.
Yeah,
that,
I wouldn't
that made it worse, actually. That made it worse that we were watching it for so long. I was sitting there dry heaving. Like, this is really gross. It's disgusting. I kept on turning away. I couldn't watch it properly. Then when what's her name? Lisa spat in Justine's face, I was like, we're fighting. We're having a fight. There is zero way you can do that in my face, and all I do is go, Lisa. Never in a million years.
No, never in a million. No. Like, and if my friend ain't fighting you too, how you got a best friend in there? She ain't fighting you too. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Well, you're getting taken down. I just don't know how. And that was not an accident, as far as I'm concerned. That's what I'm just like. I cannot stand Lisa. I cannot stand her at all. And like, okay, so we are jumping a little bit, but like, we had Jack and Justine, they had a kiss. They went to the beach, they had a bit of a kiss and stuff and everything like that. And I think maybe the next day, that's when Curtis decided to talk to Justine, right?
Yes. You know what? That's episode 3. That was episode 3 storyline. It was Curtis and Justine getting closer and
flirting,
chatting with each other. Yeah, and
Oh,
flirting.
they played dares. They played dares, and he kissed her.
Yes, that was it. And
and then he
Curtis kissed. He kissed Imani as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Imani,
but the thing is, Imani or Imani.
No, she's an Imani.
Imani. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So he kissed her, and I'm just like, Curtis. In the UK,
are we convinced?
I don't think you like black girls, Curtis. I don't know. I've seen no evidence. You're UK consistent. That's our territory. Do you know what I mean? I haven't seen no evidence that this is your thing. Like, I just don't believe you. Like, I believe Jack, but I don't believe I don't believe thinking. But I don't think Jack likes Justine like that. Do you know what I mean? I think he she's pretty. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. But I don't think that's his number one. Do you know what I mean? But like, I believe him over than I believe Curtis. Curtis, I thought, or maybe I've got that wrong then, because I thought, didn't he come out as bi or gay?
Yeah, I swear he came out as bi. I don't know if it was a wild rumor, but yeah, I feel like Curtis came out as bi. Yeah. Soon after he broke up with Moira, like, I think that was what came out.
Okay, so you can like both, like, of course, but like, I don't know if he's disclosing, I don't know if it matters or anything like that, but I didn't think that he was into black girls. I can't lie, I really didn't. And his actions in that, I don't know if that's everything that happened, but if that's the only 2 people he kissed, that's a strong message saying, I like black girls. That's what you're saying.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Like, straight lead to Lisa. You'd be like, you didn't even go for the other blondes or
Yeah.
Justine and a blonde. You went for
Yeah.
the 2 pretty black girls.
Yeah.
I'm not close to that.
Uh-uh.
Like literally, I'm blonde, a white woman.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Do you know
think
what I mean?
I think Curtis is playing a game because he saw
Mm.
how popular Scott got with being with
Ooh.
Catherine.
Yeah.
I
Catherine. Yeah.
think he's
Yeah.
playing
Yeah.
a game.
Yeah.
I think he knows that there's strength in the swirl, and so he's like, "Let me.
Mm.
I can win this way." Justine's a winner. She already won, so the
Yeah.
Americans love her already.
Mm-hmm.
This is where I should be
And
hedging my bets.
Imani's hot property at the moment.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. They're the 2
Mm.
popular girls from the US. I'm going to
Mm.
hedge my bets on that, and maybe I'll also end up with my own Curtis Defense League. Who knows? He's just playing. This is tactics. He's being classic colonizer. Dirty
I just
mongrel.
don't know why he's in it. Like, there's so many other people that they could pick instead. I would have even preferred Michael. Like, either of them, Michael. I think one of them's coming in, right? Botang is
Yeah,
coming in. But like, even the other Michael would have preferred him. Like, there's
yeah, yeah.
just so many people I would have preferred other than, oh, like, where the freaking hell is Ovi? Do you know what I mean? That would
I
have been
think
more
people were
interesting.
saying that Ovi's just too old to
I
do
don't
it
think so because they're
now.
all 27, 20 thingy and stuff. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but I think Curtis is actually the oldest because I swear he's like 31.
No, no,
I'm
no.
sure.
He said he's 27. He found
No,
out.
okay. Or maybe he is. I don't know. But that's when they was like doing the notes. I did write a comment on. I think it must have been like Love Island page, and there was just bare
Mm.
people replying like, "Ovi's too old. Ovi's too old. Ovi probably wouldn't do it." I do think Ovi probably wouldn't do it, but it would be good for him to be in there. But definitely, I agree. There's bare people that could have gone in over Curtis.
Oh, bloody hell, mate. Sorry. They're trying to say he's. No, there's no way. Hold on. He's 27. Yeah, he's 27.
He's 27. Okay, so
Yeah.
he was young when he did it. Then
23, bruv. That's
wow.
crazy. I
Okay,
thought it was
okay.
old dead. Did I
Interesting.
think it was old dead? Maybe I
Yeah,
did.
he's always had that like dad of the villa vibe.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Abner. How you doing? Hope you're good.
Abner, honestly get into Love Island games. Like you're
Mm-hmm.
not gonna regret it. It's actually
Honestly.
like it could be one of their best seasons. Let's see how it goes, but I think it could be one of the best things that the franchise has done, and they should
Yeah.
probably keep it up. Definitely.
I think so. I do think so as well. They must have looked at some data and said that, oh, people watch it when we do the games. So let's build a show around that. But it is kind of good because you have to think about it on a multiple layers, right? Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's not just about who you're interested in, it's like who can you win with. So actually
yeah,
it serves Imani to be with Johnny because they could win together. But I think
yeah.
Johnny would probably steal the money if they have to split the money, because that's what Liberty was saying. He would steal the money for sure.
He's stealing the money.
Yeah.
Johnny's taking the money. Lisa's taking the money.
Oh
There's a
yeah.
few of them that are Curtis is taking the money. There's a few ruthless, they're
Mm.
gonna take the money. That's also what I like. That's what I like about Lisa. I don't like her, but for this game, not too many women going hard, like I'm gonna win. And I kind of like that personality strain in her. She's gonna create
She's
lots of drama because she's a bitch. And her brethren's a bitch as well, Jess. Like they're just
Jess
bitches.
is a bitch. Oh my god, Jess ain't her Bridget no more. By the way, Jess is not her Bridget anymore. She nominated her. Yeah, do you know what I mean? And looked her in the eyes and said, "We're doing this practically because this person is doing this." But do you know when I knew that she was a super bitch? Yeah, because when Curtis was talking to Justine and they walked away and were looking like spying on it, and she was just like, "Oh, what do you think they're saying? Oh, if I was you, I would be mad. Oh, da-da-da-da." She just went on and on and on, and I was just thinking, nah, this is the kind of
Classic
person you
shit
can't be around.
stirrer. Yeah.
Shit stirrer. Oh my
She'll get you in
god.
trouble. She'll get you in trouble.
Honestly.
But yeah, I was like, no, these two. If
Mm,
I want Jess to stay in, she probably isn't going to ride for too much longer anyway. But
mm.
yeah, you need that kind of bitchy shit
She's
in there.
a mega bitch. Like, it's not even because she does the facial expressions, she does everything. Like, what's going on there? And then even when Curtis kissed Imani, why did you kiss Imani? Who asked you?
Why are you asking?
Like,
it's what Curtis should have said. What is it your business? Did you want me to kiss you? Like,
he said, I wanted to spice things up. Okay, Curtis. You don't know nothing about spice. Let's be real.
He wants to learn.
Absolutely real.
Oh my god.
No. Not a fan. Not a fan of Curtis, not a fan of Lisa. Seriously. I cannot stand Lisa at all. I think she's a mega bitch. Like, if you spit in someone's face on purpose, do you think that no. We got to take you out.
I know they probably will have a blow up soon. Because you got to, like, Justine, you have to just redeem yourself. She didn't just spit like in your direction. She basically spat in your face.
Yeah.
You can't laugh and say sorry to me. She laughed.
She laughed.
No. That's mad. Sonia Barley says, Jess is living up to short people stereotypes. 100%.
She's doing the most and saying the most, being the most. Like, she's doing a lot. I can't lie. She is.
But you can't do that in the first week to your only kind of brethren ally. Nominate them to leave. I was like, that's cutthroat to hell.
But then
amazing.
Also, it's country though. She's not from the same country, is she? That's the thing. So it's just like, wow.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair. I mean, honestly, I was very disappointed in Toby and Selly for getting rid of Steph. Just on visuals, I don't think they should have got rid of him. It should have been Lisa that went.
It should have been Lisa. I just don't even know where that answer came from. It's just like, Selly, like, she spat in your friend's face. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, she spat in your friend's face. What the hell? I think Toby was probably thinking competition. Do you know what I mean?
That's what looking at them, I was like, Toby is probably like, you know what, as this guy warms up, he could potentially take my girl.
Yeah, and Toby likes Megan as well.
Oh, good grief. Oh yeah. Oh.
So yeah, it's making
and Toby's a mess.
Yeah, he is a mess.
We know Toby is gonna jump from Selly soon because it's Toby, and that's what he does.
So both Selly and Liberty and Selly are basically the same person because they've had the same storyline that they like a bad boy. Do you know what I mean? They're sweet girls who like a bad boy and then just get hurt. Like, and they're literally playing it out all over again. But but Liberty's doing it with Johnny and Selly's doing it with Toby because Toby's a mess.
Yeah,
he's
playing good boy now. Didn't he try and do that? Was he with Kaz? Who I remember Toby when he first was in the house, he was with a black girl, and then
it might be Kaz.
It could,
and then they became friends quickly. And it was just like every bombshell that came in, he was on them. Every single one.
The latest bombshell that's going to come in, I think he may be like, actually, she's a bit of me as well. I think Toby's going to be in a madness. It's Toby.
Yeah.
Sonia Barley says Justine is disgustingly beautiful. She should stick with Jack. If she entertains Curtis, she is going home. I agree. Oh yeah, and it was Kaz. I agree. Okay, she should just stick with Jack because I think Jack is playing it to win. I don't know if she can trust him, but he probably ain't gonna like go and lips other girls. I just don't think Jack's gonna do that.
No.
He could prove me wrong. I don't know. He's more trustworthy than Curtis.
That's he is. Curtis is talking about I don't even know what shit excuse he gave. But I was just like, Curtis, man, you're doing it again. You're doing it again.
He basically gave her the same lines that he gave Amy. Like, I'm sorry I led you on.
Yeah,
you know, I'm still gonna get you tea.
You're not even that nice to be leading anybody on. Like, sorry, like with Lisa, he is punching. Yeah, he's absolutely punching. Lisa is stunning. I can't lie, she is stunning.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah.
bloody hell, like, nah.
I don't know. What did Justine say? She was like, he's kind of like charismatic.
Yeah, because he's more mature. She sees
I
him
don't
as
see it.
more mature. I don't get it, but
Yeah.
like maybe it's because she doesn't know British men like that. Do you know what I mean? Like that. This
Mm.
is not a prize. It's not.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
No,
He is not.
no,
Yeah, yeah.
he's wet. Do you know what I mean? Like,
She's
not
falling for
that.
that whole kind of, it's like that bumbling Britishness, but that can be assertive
Mm,
sometimes. Like, he speaks
mm-hmm.
well, and then
Yeah.
you're seeing Jack, and it's like he's a bit more of a lad. Like,
Mm.
but honestly, Curtis is he's a prat.
He's
Is what
worse
he is.
because he will have you believe something that's just not true. And then we're talking about, I want to make coffee for everybody in the morning. Sorry? Instead of hugging me. Okay. Okay.
And then he'll just tell you in your face as well, I led you on,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Really, I shouldn't have kissed you yesterday. He will do all of that and bop with a next girl.
Mm.
He's actually a shark.
He is a shark. That's what I'm saying. So no, I do not believe him. Those girls should not fall for him at all. Liberty, I can't lie, she's a freaking mess. She's so messy. She's
She's
so
basically
messy.
fallen for him, she's on Johnny hard. Like,
Seriously.
I think she truly believes her and Johnny are gonna develop into something. Madness.
Johnny will just eat her up, man.
She needs to
He'll
watch
just
out for
eat
Jess,
her up.
Jess will take Johnny. I think Jess
Yeah.
has wily
Oh
ways about
yeah,
her.
yeah. Jess is a bitch. Like
She is. She is. She was
she
ready
literally
to
said,
get her homie.
yeah, she literally said, like, oh yeah, Liberty doesn't bother me. I'm still focused on what I'm focused on. Okay.
The
A
thing
lot.
is, Liberty does have assets that Jess doesn't
Mm.
have, so she's got to take that into account. If he's saying, I like curves and stuff,
Yeah, but you
it,
was with Celie, Sally. You with Sally. She don't have no curves. What are you talking about?
but
Okay,
he
you might
also
like her.
cheated on their bears as
Yeah, but he
well.
wiped her though. He made her his
He did,
girlfriend. I don't think he's
he
did.
did, he
I don't
did.
know. He's got a type. I don't know. Okay, maybe we need to
Yeah.
see more evidence. I don't know. I just don't think. And also as well, I hate to say it, but the language barrier, because he does not understand. He don't understand. When they were talking about
nine A's and A star.
hey, but it's true because the way she was saying it, I was like, oh yeah, I can see how you get confused
Yeah,
because it did look
yeah,
like eyes. The way she said,
yeah.
eyes.
9 eyes, yeah, for real. You'd be like, what in the
What
world?
are you saying? What are you saying? Oh my
Oh
god.
my. Sonia
Yeah.
Barley says Ray is too moist and soggy. Imani needs to jump ship. Let's talk about Ray.
Okay. I like Ray. I do. He was crying at the end though when Steph left, and I was thinking, what the hell is this? And I know. Yeah, men can cry, all this stuff. Okay, cool. But like you've known him for 3 days. Sorry.
I
It's too
was
much.
no, it's and maybe I do actually in reflection, maybe I do have a problem with seeing black men on TV crying. I think it always gets me in the wrong way. Yeah, I think so. I'm always annoyed at them. It's
I'm
not
joking, I
fair.
know. I know you
Yeah,
do.
it's not fair. But no, I was literally either way. Yeah, if he was going home and he cried because that's what they were setting it up. Like you may think that Ray's going home and he cried. I was still like,
Mm.
you're Egypt.
Like, why you
Knowing
his
that he
face was
cried
wet.
over Steph, big drop tears to the ground.
It
Hell no.
was no.
That's instant ick.
Yeah.
Instantly, I'm like, I can't do this dude. he's crying over somebody he's literally just met, who then had to say to him, don't cry, I'm not dead. No, 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 no. And I liked him, but Ray, you're probably overtired, hungry, all of that. I know. I can cry over stupid things as well. Not on TV. Not on TV. Get up and go toilet. That was a disgrace.
Not a
disgraceful. That was disgraceful. I was literally like, no, Ray. Imani does need to jump ship. She does.
No,
as soon
she
as
likes
possible.
him. No. She likes him, and he would. No. I think he's there for her 100%. Like, she likes him. She likes him. She could. To be fair, wait. Did they? Where did they come? Oh, they didn't win.
He came second.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Ray and they were
cool.
second.
So that could work. They could still, if they paired up again, that could work. I'll be interested to see what happens if Michael comes in soon. Do you know what I mean? Because
she's going to Michael.
Yeah,
she's jumping ship to Michael instantly.
And would probably make sense.
I mean,
it probably makes sense.
I'm not convinced that Imani truly likes Ray. I think she is playing on the fact that Ray really, really likes her. But I don't know if she would split money with him. I'm not convinced. I think she's way more cutthroat than he thinks as well.
I don't know.
So
I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know enough about her actually, but yeah, that would be interesting.
Too thick, man. It's like you got to hold back a little bit. You can say, "Yeah, I like you," but he's gone in too strong. You need to.
But I think she is responding to that though. She is responding. Remember, she's kissed him. She hasn't kissed anybody else. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's like made it know that she likes Ray too. Do you know what I mean? So like, it might also be like, okay, that's her backup plan. Do you know? I'm not mad at that either. Like,
no,
I'm
not. I get it.
Like, yeah.
Yes, precisely, Sonia. Sonia Bali says, "I'm glad that the black women are not struggling." I love this.
Yeah.
This is probably also why I'm loving this. Like, that there are so many black women again. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Oh, Imani,
she is
studying medicine.
Yeah. That's what she was talking about. That, you know, she needs someone who's gonna be able to support her because she's gonna be studying for a long time and stuff. So yeah, I think that's great.
I mean, he's a good guy, just a little bit wet.
Yeah, he's a little bit wet. I wasn't expecting the tears. Like, his face was wet. It was wet.
He's balling, man. Like, oh my God, I can't believe my boy has gone. He's just so real. You've known him 3 days.
You don't know
and
anything.
Most of the time, you probably couldn't even understand him. Like, it can't be that deep. No. That's a madness.
Yeah,
I mean, Johnny did look cut up as well, but Johnny didn't cry.
No. Right. But yeah, I think they do like each other. I think Ray, Imani, they like each other. So I think it's gonna, unless someone else comes in, maybe like a Michael. I don't think. Yeah, we'll see.
Michael could take her. There was another black guy. I actually don't know if he was black, but he looks like.
Yeah, I saw that. Hold on, let me try and find the name. Because there was a list of all these people, and I was just like, oh, I haven't seen those people before.
Yeah,
we still got Scott to come as well. You know, Scott loves
exactly. He loves a black, but she would already know Scott, wouldn't she?
Oh yes, yeah. Hello helicopters. Can you hear them?
Oh wow. Sonia Bali says, I am glad Steph has gone. He was a demon on Love Island France. Was he? Oh, so he is a bit of a ladies' man, because he didn't get into his stride to start finessing, as his VT was suggesting, that this dude, like, you know, has bare girls always after him. So he was a demon. I can imagine. He had the hallmarks of it, like piercings everywhere, and knows how to dress, and French.
I didn't like to think. I didn't like his dress sense personally, and I didn't like all his piercings either personally. Way too much. Way too much for me. Okay, they're not really showing. Sorry, this list that I've got, it hasn't got. Who the hell is this guy? Yeah, that's from the UK. I don't know him. Season 4.
Yes, I saw they said UK, and I was like, "Is it that same season? We just need to watch it."
Yeah, we do.
Season 4 was obviously a hell of a vibe because where I would have thought season 5, like I would have thought Anna could have gone into the villa.
Would have been great.
Jordan, I would have thought there would have been even more of
Amber.
people.
Jordan, I would have loved to see Jordan. Oh yeah, she's in a relationship. She can't do it. But yeah, Jordan, I would have loved to see. Yeah, both of the Jordans, the male Jordan. Definitely.
Both of them, for real. And I looked through all of the pictures, and Zara isn't there, so she isn't going in.
Oh yeah, that's such a shame. Such a shame.
Same as Danica.
Yeah.
Hugely. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Annoying.
I'm excited for Zita. Let's see. I don't think I remember Zita.
No, I've seen her picture, but no, I don't know who she is. But yeah, I'm like, it's good getting to know them in this capacity anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll just see the best of the best.
Yes.
Oh, she won season 4. So she was a black. Zita was. Wait, is Zita from the UK though? Because didn't one of these girls win it? The US one that was from the UK. Is that just? Am I making it up?
Oh, I don't know. Sonia, we're gonna need to rely on your knowledge to fill us in on all of the other the other countries, because they are interesting.
Yeah.
Abner says they should have sent in Rachel. She needs another chance. Who's Rachel?
Who's Rachel?
Rachel.
Sonia says Vita won Love Island USA season 4 and got dumped on the way to the airport. What?
Oh no, serious? That's so harsh. No. So did they split the money in it? No. Come on, man. No, that's out of
water.
So we can't even do press. So you literally was like, as soon as we run this, I'm off. I can't even do the press. I can't even do the press run with you. Even Sammy stayed around long enough to do some press. Out of order.
Sammy, what do you call it?
Yeah.
Even what do you call it? No, but
hello, Fred.
Oh, Rachel season 7. Oh, no, not that Rachel.
Rachel, I don't think even speaks to anybody on Love Island.
Yeah, I think she's done too much. I don't think she holds British nationality. Zita, yeah, I thought so. Because I remember there was one girl that went on it. She's British, but she went on the US one and she done really, really well. And she was talking about how that would never happen in the UK.
Right.
So that's going to be interesting.
Okay. Rachel with the duck edge. That is hilarious. Yeah, I don't think Rachel would ever do it, but that would be funny.
Mate.
That would be jokes.
She walked like a dinosaur, man. It was horrible.
Oh, brilliant. So Zita did an interview with Murad. Okay, I will watch it.
Yeah, I think that's what the clip I remember seeing and stuff. But yeah, okay, thanks, Sonia. Yeah. So like episode 4 ended with Steph going home because he was voted what do you call it? He was voted he got the majority of the votes, didn't he? So he had to go.
3-2?
Yeah,
3-2.
And Toby and how do you say her name? I keep saying Celie, but
Selly.
Selly.
Yeah.
Selly. Okay, I'm gonna have to learn it. Selly what do you call it, had the deciding vote, really.
Yeah.
We did. Talking about deciding vote, shall we talk about Big Brother real quick?
Yes.
So last night,
Fill me in,
everyone,
because I didn't know.
Yeah. So I'll try and remember. Again, I didn't do notes, so that's really annoying, but I will do moving forward. But
we will have notes.
This is just episode 1, guys, of the Daily Show. So yeah, so we did it. Oh, it's by Celine. See, oh, okay, so it could go either way then. Silly. Okay, cool. So basically, yesterday they had a Hunger Games episode where they transformed some of the space into like these Hunger Games, like different activities and stuff, and they had the outfits and everything like that. There was a bit of I think they showed clips of the late night conversations after the eviction that Noki and Trish were trying to have with some of the other people in the group. I cannot believe how much what's her name? Jenkins, Olivia, Chantel, and
Chanel.
What's his name? Chanel and Tom, how much they think about Trish. They are constantly talking about Trish. Like, it is crazy how much they talk about Trish. So they basically were saying that Trish has basically got her way. She's got them all under control, and they're basically up next. Like, they know, especially Olivia and Tom believe that they're going to be up next. Hopefully they will be. Yeah, I hope so too. Yeah, so there was that. They showed Jordan, he completely ignored Henry for a day. So Henry and Matty had a conversation, and Jordan wasn't involved in the conversation. So they talked, and they, and Matty was just like, do you think that I led Jordan on? And Henry was like, no, actually, I don't think you did. I think maybe he's playing with me a little bit. Do you know what I mean? And, and then when Henry came back into the room, Jordan then starts moving all of Henry's stuff back over to his side. And Henry, like, you could just see a tear falling from his eye when he was like laying by himself and stuff. That was kind of sad to watch. Also, there was one point that Olivia said to Noki, like, kind of like in a coded way, was just saying, you like, some people in here are kind of like talking for other people, and you don't want to get caught up in the crossfire of that. So basically she was saying, and Noki was just like, oh yeah, I know what you mean. But there was one point Noki looked annoyed, and I don't think that people understand that the dynamic is mad in there, yeah? And if you feel like you're vulnerable in that space, you could well agree with someone who's your enemy, but not necessarily agree with them, like, internally.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But you can agree to keep the peace. And I think that is what Noki is doing. That's what I think. We'll see what happens in nominations, but I think that's what Noki is doing. I don't think she likes drama. I don't think she likes any of that, and I don't think she likes anyone to speak for her. But I'm hoping she can see that these guys are just foul. Some people in the comments were calling them the 4 fouls, which I absolutely love, because they are. They're disgusting.
I hope she does understand that. I hope so. Because if she goes with them, her time coming out is going to be hell. Like,
oh yeah,
these guys can ride their booze and everything, but I don't think Noki is made of the stuff to come out to the hate that she potentially could come out to if she doesn't stick with. And I hope she knows that. She's a smart girl. I hope so.
But she made a point of saying, like, I think people think that, me and Trish are a lot more closer than we are. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're not that close. And she they made a point of of putting that in the show. So they've showed that clip as well. So in the Hunger Games competition thing, there was different rounds. Different people had to do different things. It was also Jenkins' birthday as well. So so they're doing these competition things. There was one oh my god, can you hear that? It's so loud. Oh, maybe not. Okay, cool, fine. There was one I can't remember who went up first. I think Chanel may have won the first round, then Tom won the second round, and then it was like 3 against 3 on the third round. Anyway, so the blue team lost, gold team won. So the gold team went in.
The blue team?
Oh god, I knew you was gonna say that. Trish.
Or was it not split like, you know, how they split it up, or did they mix them all up? Okay.
They mixed them up a bit. Trish, Uran, Jenkins, Jordan, can't remember, Olivia. Maybe
okay,
one
so they
more
really
person.
did split them up. Okay,
yeah,
that makes sense.
So and then so the gold team, because they won, they had to choose who in their group could get immunity, and they gave it to Chanel. And then the blue team, they had to choose who should be nominated. Yeah. So then Jenkins Jordan. I think Jordan went first, and he was just like, guys, look, I haven't been nominated. Trish, you've been nominated twice. Jenkins, it's your birthday. I can't remember what he said about the other two, but like he was just like, yeah, like, so if you pick me, it's fine. What do you call it? Jenkins basically kind of said the same thing. Do you know what I mean? But it backfired. So when they actually had to choose now, it went round. Jordan chose Jenkins. Olivia, I think, chose Jordan. Jenkins chose Jordan, and I think Yinran chose Jenkins because, and then she started crying because she was saying like, look, when you talk to me, I think Yinran tried to nominate herself as well before she was trying to say that. But when you talk to me, it's just high and by. Like, do you know what I mean? And like, it's like you don't want to have a conversation.
And that's fair. That's true.
Okay, yeah. So you don't want to have a conversation and stuff. Do you know what I mean? And then Trish then had the deciding vote. So I think it was 2-2, and then Trish had the deciding vote. And then she was just like, well, because it seemed like you and Olivia were coming, you know, trying to gang up on me, you know, then I'm choosing Jenkins. So she went Jenkins. Obviously, this has happened on his birthday. So truly backfired. Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? So yeah. And then
we tried to all be noble. This is lovely. This is brilliant.
It was just like free. So then it was the party, yeah. So Jenkins had the party. So he had his Kinder Bueno cake. He had his Fanta twist that he loves and things like that. Yeah. And it seemed like everyone's trying to have a good time. But then outside, Chanel was just like, I'm gonna, you know, I'm gonna check in with everybody, but I'm not checking in with Trish. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I think it's fake. I think she said something in particular. She said something along the lines like, I think she's fake. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, how is she doing that to Jenkins? I don't think like him saying what he said is like was bad. Like, I think that do you know what I mean? Like, she's not calling her a shit stirrer, but basically saying that she's two-faced or something like that. I can't remember, something along those lines. But basically how she was describing what Trish was doing was basically what she was doing in that moment while she was doing it. Do you know what I mean? So it was just like, okay, this is long. So yeah.
No, I couldn't imagine. But that doesn't even make sense, even in the length of, if I'm going to pick my brethren over this dude that doesn't like me, has not liked me, and has literally been nominating me all the time. That sits better with Chanel. Like, that's logic. Like, actually, she should go for Jordan. Really? Who she spent the most of the time with. It's like, it's so dumb. Yeah. That's why Chanel is so dumb. She's literally like, oh, mate.
She is.
And racist.
Yeah, I think
that's
so.
Why you would think that.
I think so. And Matty was the other person on the gold team. Okay. Oh, actually, he was on the gold team because he nominated Chanel. So basically,
immunity.
Yeah. So then a couple of them are sitting down. All of the 4 foul people and Matty were sitting down, and they were trying to basically get Matty onto their side and say like about this, about Trish and da da da. She does this, she does that, and Matty was just like, "Nah, I don't see it. You know, I don't see what you're talking about. I don't think that that's why she did what she did. I don't think that's what she's thinking. I don't think that that's what the case is." And they looked a bit like, I don't know, a little bit like, "Oh, you're not on our side." But it is.
Mm-hmm.
There is a divide. There actually is a
Yeah.
divide, and it seems like there's a divide between the people that are tolerant and the people that are not tolerant. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'll say it is. Like, I'm not even going to say it's a thingy. It's just like, are you tolerant of other people who are different from your culture? Do you know what I mean? Or the culture that
I think
you've assimilated
that's exactly
in.
what we're witnessing. And the
Mm-hmm.
fence sitters was Noki and Matty. And I think
Mm.
as soon as they started to see that Noki actually was having an affinity with Trish,
Mm-hmm.
then it's like, okay, we can't trust her. She's fake. Matty, I'm
Yeah.
surprised it's taken so long, but it probably has because he's white. So you'll think
Mm.
eventually, if we talk to him enough and be nice to him enough, he's going to
Mm-hmm.
come over to us. He's
Yeah.
smart though as well. It's like he has his own brain. It's not really gonna work. And he talks to her properly. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
It's like Olivia, all of them have never really had proper conversations with Trish. But
Yeah.
that determination that she has, that's threatening. That is literally that
Mm.
is upsetting the apple cart. We can't
Yeah.
dominate her. And she will call us out on our bullshit.
Yeah.
Nah, people don't like that shit.
They don't like it at all. Matty did say something about, because like I think Jenkins was saying it, I think so, was saying like, you know, Chanel, like, because he always says that loyalty is so important to Chanel, like it's so important. And then Matty in the diary room was just like, yeah, loyalty is important, but you know, that's kind of like blindness. That's very dangerous. Like when there's no thought that goes into it and stuff and things like that. It's just like, yeah, bad things can happen when you're just blindlessly loyal. And it's just like
Mhm.
so freaking true, isn't it? Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And this is how discrimination happens. This is how oppression
Yep.
happens, when people are just loyal to a cause or loyal to a belief with no thought or insight into it. Like it's
Mhm.
actually crazy. It's an
They're just
uncomfortable
making
watch
up
at the
stories.
moment. Yeah, it's really uncomfortable. Tom needs to go. Like
Yeah.
Tom needs to go. Like, to be honest, because I think he is one of the worst instigators. Like he's
He is.
actually one of the worst instigators. Like I think he's I don't know. I don't, obviously we don't know anything really about his background, but I'm just like, bro, do you have form for this? Because this is like, you're very good and you're quite young. You're very good at this. And it's crazy. I don't like the way he
Isn't
talks to
it
Trish
weird?
at all.
Yeah,
Like it.
Tom actually kind of hid behind Paul, but
Mm,
actually, I feel like now we're seeing Tom by himself be all
mm-hmm,
about the same shits. It's like actually
mm-hmm,
maybe you was a bit more of an influence on Paul. Like
mm,
maybe like yeah, it wasn't like he was being influenced by him. It was kindred spirits. Like he
yeah.
actually had found somebody. Like yeah, we can do this, and Olivia as well. So
Mm,
the three of them, they can keep the toxicity going. I do think Jenkins, with another set of people, may still not have been friends with any of the people of color, but I don't think he
mm.
would be so venomous. Like, I think there's a bit more about him.
Oh,
There's something. But I think they are all racist. Really, I think that's what we're just
honestly,
witnessing.
like I think it's actually it's disturbing. That's what I think it is. It's actually disturbing, and it's just like a reflection of what's really going on in our society, to be honest. Like, do you know what
Hmm.
I mean? That
Hmm.
is actually, it's just almost like it feels like these people are just tolerating us. Do you know what I mean? They're just tolerated because they don't
Yeah.
have a choice. And that's what Big Brother House is like. You don't have a choice, so you have to tolerate these people. But like over time, like your true feelings, your true kind of like viewpoints come out over and over again. Like even
Hmm.
Yinran, she did want to talk to um she got upset again. Although, to be honest, I'm over the crying. Like, stop fucking crying every minute. Like, stop it. Do you know what I mean? Because she was just like, it's his birthday. He's sitting down. He's about to eat his cake. And you're just like, can we talk? And then he's like, no, can we talk tomorrow? But his no was so harsh and so cold. It was just like, whoa. Do you know what I mean? Like, that was like a moment. But then she just starts crying, like, because, you know, this is why I wanted to talk. Okay. But it's not the time, you run. Like, I get it. Like, it's not the time. But I also get that he shouldn't really, like, he's so cold with her. Like, he does not like her.
He doesn't like her at all.
And I don't, it's irrational, because why don't you like, because if someone said like, okay, you know, I don't buy her cutesy acts, do you know what I mean? Or she's like, you know, she plays dumb when she's much smarter than she is, then okay, cool, I can understand what you're saying. Like, and those are valid things that can irritate someone because you don't think someone's being their true self. But you have no reason. Like, you're not voicing any sort of reason whatsoever why you don't like Yuman. You don't like her. You don't like what she did.
You did say one time, like, I just find her boring, but again, you've never spoken to her. Yeah, she walked in, that was with Olivia. She walked in and kind of like walked past, and then he was like, I just find her so boring, and Olivia was just laughing about it. Like, I really want them to come out and watch themselves back to I don't even know if that will still land. I wonder if it will. But definitely, I think we are just witnessing how standard racism is displayed. It's not calling people names. It's these little actions that you're doing, but put together, it is like a black person can't have a voice, and when they do, they're a threat and they're fake and they need to be removed. And we're seeing how it is.
That's what Tom kept on saying. I think he called Trish aggressive twice. And says, you're being too loud, you're being too aggressive, you're being too good. Like, don't be like that to Chanel. Like, sorry, Chanel's not like this delicate flower. Do you know what I mean?
And Chanel
like,
can give it when she wants to. The girl's
Chanel's
got a mouth
rowdy.
on her.
She's a rowdy, she's rough. Like, Chanel's she's not delicate, she is rough. Like, no, let's not pretend. She is rough. Yeah. So yeah, I think she can defend herself. The reason why Chanel got up and walked away, because she couldn't defend herself. She didn't have an argument against what Trish was saying or what Noki was saying. So she got up and left. She was dismissive of what Noki was talking about as well. Anytime Noki talks about her own experience, someone's got to jump in and say something. Like, how are you taking away from the girl's experience? Do you know what I mean? My what do you call it? My politics may not be the same as what's her name? Noki, but I recognize when someone's being dismissive. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, towards someone's experience. It's out of order.
Yeah.
You can't you just can't do that. That's the thing. And it's just like they're really stuck on, like, Chanel thinks that Trish was strategic and playing a game when she called Paul bully. And it's just like, and they showed a clip of Trish saying, if I could have changed something, she said this to Paul before he left, if I could have changed something, I would have said that you're acting like a bully, not saying that you are a bully, kind of thing. So she's even gracious for giving him that, to be honest. Like, that shows humility. Do you know what I mean, to me?
They haven't, Trish isn't even privy to the amount of stuff that they've said about her. And Noki isn't as well. The amount of times that they go into tirades about them, and we're not being shown on the other side that either of these two are doing the same. They don't seem to be pressed by them in the same way. And that's where that's the seed of it. They're always, like you said, Trish is always on their mind. Always. She can't just occupy the house. It has to be, if you're going to be in our house, you need to be under us. And if you show agency, that pisses them off. This is, again, why I love Big Brother. It's just showing this. And I do think people are learning from it. When you're in forums, it does seem to be people are actually being able to see that actually this is what racism is. This is how it shows itself in this country. And you can't say that we're less racist. We just do it in these forms. We're not calling names, but you can't have a voice.
Yeah. And you condone you condone their behavior. So like while Jenkins
Mm-hmm.
can see that Paul's behavior was out of order, you left Noki to the lions, you left her there, and then when Trish called it out for what it is, you're saying it's something else because you're protecting your fellow, you know, man or whatever.
And then being like, she's out of order for calling it out, and that's somehow now influenced the public. Like, she was that calculated. She somehow made Paul be an arse and then call him out on being an arse so that he would leave. Somehow Trish is like all seeing, all knowing, the oracle.
So like Paul's got no accountability, done nothing wrong. Even when you yourself called him a prick, like, do you know what I mean, for what he done, and then I had to walk out to get away from him. She's done nothing wrong. Come on, man. Come on. It's actually crazy. Ridiculous. It's actually this is psychotic, isn't it? It's psychotic. And I think like the thing is, I think like what it is like the average white person thinks that they would act differently in that situation, and probably 90% of them would not. They would act exactly the same because it's that group thing, it's that group mentality, it's that us or them mentality, it's that, do you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's power, it's all of these things, it's entitlement, it's all of those kind of things that if they haven't done the work, this is how you show up. This is how you show up every day. And you usually in a bubble, you don't even realize that this is how you're showing up to people every single day. It's crazy.
Because you're not effectively seeing them as an equal human to yourself. So when somebody starts talking, it literally is like, why are you talking now? That those are the seeds to actually be like, and why. What would have been interesting is for Olivia to explore why Matty is seeing it different. That could have led type of learning. Then how are you seeing it then? And then she probably would have got an insight into Trisha's humanity. But at this moment, you just want to be, she's wrong, I'm right, she needs to go.
But I think he even said like, I think he said like, yeah, I talked to her though. I think he said something like that. I talked to her and you guys don't, so you're not going to see something. He did say something along those lines. But whether they're so in their shit, they're so pig-headed, they're not going to even take that on board. Do you know what I mean? Because for them to do that means that they are wrong. Do you know what I mean? That means they have to change. That means they have to take accountability. And there's nothing like prejudice and racism. That's number one. You cannot do. You cannot take any sort of accountability. You cannot take it. You can't. Do you know what I mean?
And it's gonna be a factor because again, there's gonna be loads of people that will go into this is just a reality show and and it's like, okay, yeah, cool, it is, but this is life. They are real people and they're acting out their emotions, and we're witnessing groupthink against two black women. Why? Why them? And then Yinran as well. Like, can we see common denominators here? But, you know.
I do think. But I do think. I think Yinran is very strategic. I think she's so super strategic.
I don't see it, you know, with her.
No, I do. I
think such a standard. All I would say with Yinran is she seems to really have that people pleasing, like, I need to be liked, and that's what I find irritating. But I find that irritating in any human when you just have that people pleasing trait, like, I need to be liked, and you can't just settle in. Not everybody's gonna like me, and that's okay. That's pretty much all I think of her.
I don't think it's genuine. I don't know. I don't know. There's a part of me that's just like, because if you know a thing, if you're aware of something, then you can act on it, right? So she was aware that by her talking before Trish, that Trish would have had the deciding vote and the impact that would have on Trish and everyone's viewpoint of Trish. So now that's almost like putting Trish in the line of fire for nomination. And Yinran was aware of that. So it just makes me think like, there's just little things. I'm just like, this girl is not she's not a dummy at all. Like, she is
She
extremely
definitely
smart.
isn't stupid. I don't think she's stupid, and she
Extremely smart.
definitely isn't stupid.
And I do think that, especially like when there's when you're not part of the masses, I would say that when you're not part of the majority, you're gonna save yourself. You'll put someone else in a line of fire, especially if you're smart. You will do that, and you'll do anything to survive.
Yeah, but I don't even think you've got to be smart for that. I think that's like human. I think that's like human traits. So I get what you're saying. I just don't think it's as calculated. I think it's just standard.
No, I think it is. I do.
Also, if you're a bit weaker, like just can I don't know if she actually is really strong enough to go through a nomination and be up, and how she's going to deal with it. I think we'd have days of her crying. I don't think she has the fortitude in herself. So you just maybe a bit self-preservation, like, I'm not going to go last. I don't know if it would directly be because Trish can handle it. Maybe that may be a thought. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think she's calculated. I think it is the kind of thing of like, you're aware of what is happening, you're aware of the impacts, you've weighed it up, and this is your strategy on how to do it. So I do think it's absolutely calculated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
I have to go and jump off very soon.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. 4 minutes. I'll just do these last ones that Abner said. So Abner says Tom is very nasty, sly, and underhand. Abner also says Yimran cannot win. She is playing them all. And she also says, I see it with Yimran. He is milking it. Okay. Let's see. I'm on the absolute opposite of that. But let's see. Time will tell, innit? We've got a couple more weeks. Let's see what she does.
Yeah, we do. Guys, we're gonna be back tomorrow at 12-ish, more near 12 tomorrow. Wait, actually, hold on.
Wasn't tomorrow the early one?
Fine. No, that's Wednesday. But yeah, we're gonna be back at 12 tomorrow. Your Aunties Can Never YouTube. Follow, subscribe, book the like button. Make sure you like this video, share, and make sure if you're watching this later, make sure you comment too. And guys, remember, we're going live at 6 p.m. or maybe earlier, maybe a little bit earlier today. On Your Aunties Can Never page as well, for our main show, where we're going to do all things like dilemmas and talk about pop culture and what's going on in the headlines too. And that's going to be most of the aunties, hopefully all of the aunties, but most of the aunties. So see you then.
Bye, guys.
See you later. Bye.